This topic has got me fired the hell up. Stick around because we're going to talk about Hogatha.
My name is Hogatha, and I was misgendered at birth. The majority of my life, I was raised as a male, and now I can decide what I want to live as. And I'm a woman, and I've known that my whole life.
Alrighty then, so I tried to cheat for this video and find a Wikipedia page, but unfortunately, Hogatha is not famous yet. So instead of her coming up,
and that includes those horrid little Smurfs. They made a fool of me. They destroyed my magic locket. They even robbed me of one of my 9 lives. But luckily, I have 8 more in which to get my revenge.
she's on a journey to find her Prince Charming, basically. And it sometimes involves the Smurfs. It's a side character that, even though I watched the Smurfs, I don't remember. Does the Hogatha I'm going to talk about get inspiration from that? Maybe. I don't know. So let me start this off, and I couldn't really describe this before until I had seen Hogatha, but for years I've been fascinated by the trans stuff, and that has to do with me being a father, and when my kids come of age and ask me questions, I want to have a goddamn answer for them. I don't want to tell them, I don't know. And this is going to sound really callous, but the advice that me and my wife have decided to give our children is make sure you have sex with the lights on and you get a good look, because people can tuck their shit and fool you. So as a cis man, again, this is going to come off totally callous, but there's a fundamental fear that, and this is true for me, even though I'm married and would never cheat on my wife, that you'll be seduced by a man who is pretending to be a woman, and then suddenly there'll be a dick in your ass. And I totally get trans men. Like, I have a dick, you want a dick, it's like Oprah. You get a dick, you get a dick, everybody gets a dick, but who wants that? That's kind of confusing. So again, probably comes off super callous, probably shouldn't put this up, but in relation to talking about Hogatha, there's not enough alcohol. If you are a straight man and you are hanging out, I would totally be fine getting blackout drunk, shooting the shit with Hogatha, worry-free. This fundamental fear is out of the blown out of the water. So my mind was able to think past that, okay? And hopefully you'll be able to think past it and learn something, because Hogatha really is inspirational in the fact that if this person can be successful doing this, then everybody has an audience. Anybody can be successful making videos however they like. That sort of thing. And I think that is amazing. And after watching enough Hogatha videos, I have more than an inkling that it's a joke. Because there's some stuff that's staged in there. But even if it's mostly staged, there's a seed of truth in every lie. So Hogatha has this poop thing going on. Like recently there was a thermometer video, how to take your temperature. Instead of putting it in her mouth, she put it in her ass, and then when it came out, there was a lot of poop on it. I'll let Hogatha explain a little bit.
Okay, so my thermometer's done. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Okay. Okay. It says 94.4.
Oh, well, shit. This shit ain't cool. Alright, we're past some construction that had me worried I would fall. So there's this other video where Hogatha is talking about being a white privileged racist, and that all white people are inherently racist, and she's talking about microtransgression stuff and all. Again, let Hogatha explain to you.
And it was at that moment, it hit me like a ton of bricks, and I'm like, Hogatha, you're a racist, and you can change it at any time. And it occurred to me that I don't have to say Jumbo Jack. I don't own the English language. Nobody does. I'm going to say Yumbo Yak from now on. I live in a Hispanic majority part of the country. And how insensitive of me just to walk in someplace or just to drive up to a window and just really flaunt my white privilege and assume that I can lead the conversation with my language.
So yeah, I find Hogatha fascinating. Why do I think it's staged? So there's this one video where she's asking donations for toilet paper for minorities, and she's talking to this guy in a car, and turns out he's misogynistic, you know, sexually harassing her a little bit. She walks away. The video is from the perspective of the guy in the car.
So do you have anything that I could do at home for your...
I didn't take it out for air.
I'm not here for... Oh, sir. Have a good day, sir.
Oh. Look at that.
So I think that was a little clue in from Hogatha. Hey, too many of my viewers are taking this seriously. Let me put in this breaking of the fourth wall to make it obvious. And hey, if you're too stupid to get that, then we'll just enjoy the ride. But part of this, you know, if it's staged or if it's serious, has the same truth underneath it. And I think it's really awesome. It's blown my mind open in some ways that admittedly I was ready for, but it gave me some perspective. And for that, thank you, Hogatha. And so after watching this video, she deals with a lot of Samantha Bardens, and she deals with them in a similar way as I do, which I also think is amazing.
But Roger, I'm not like you, okay? Roger, I bet you measure your penis, don't you? And I bet you compare it to other men. Huh. Something you would do. Somebody who would make a comment like that would do. I guarantee Roger has put a ruler or a tape measure against his penis, haven't you? Or what you've done is you've taken an object like a can and you've held it next to your penis while you're masturbating and you've marked it. Okay, you've marked it, and then you secretly went into the kitchen or the garage, got the tape measure and the ruler, and you measured it. And then you added 2 inches to it, and you lied to every woman and said you actually had 7 inches when you only have 5. I bet you've done that. I bet you have.
But she does deserve your watch, your sub. Go check it out, and you're welcome. And I'm sorry.
Hi, Ian, if that's your name, your real name. I just watched the video that you sent me. And I'm still looking at it right now. But I have the volume down and I made a couple notes. I have a little post-it note pad thingy on my computer. I don't know if everybody does, but there's sticky notes. Why am I explaining this? I don't know. But anyway, so you want me to critique the video that you made about me. First of all, I don't know you, and I don't know how you know me. I have no idea who you are. I've never heard of you. And you know what? I'm glad you have a YouTube channel. Great. You look like you're doing fine. But this video, which goes on for 7 minutes and 51 seconds, is all about me. I don't know why you decided to make one on me. But anyway, first thing I notice is how you're trying to be intimidating. You are wearing leather and you're riding a motorcycle. Like you're just some kind of big bad boy, aren't you, Ian? Huh? Like I'm supposed to be afraid of you. I don't see your motorcycle gang behind you. Okay, but this is classic toxic masculinity. It's just, wearing all black, on a motorcycle, all leather. I know what you're going for. And then I noticed a couple times you mention, you make a statement where you're saying, I might come off callous. Really? Well, I might. No, you do. You do. You're being completely judgmental. And I love the way you talk about trans people. First of all, I'm not trans, okay? I have never said I'm trans, okay? That really just sort of shows to me that you really don't know what's going on, okay? I am a misgendered woman. I'm not a trans woman, okay? Okay, now, then you go into some talk about some fantasy about a trans woman seducing you, and then you waking up and finding a dick in your ass. Okay, first of all, if you found a dick in your ass, it's because you wanted it, okay? And a lot of men like you, when they are around a woman like me, or a woman, or a trans woman, you guys kind of pretend to not know, okay? 9 times out of 10, you could tell, okay? But I love how you act like, oh, I'm going to be seduced. Oh, a trans woman is going to seduce me and want to put her dick in my ass. Okay, that isn't the case, okay? A trans woman is not going to do that to you. They want you to do that to her, okay? Now, but I also love how you said, oh, but I would never do that because I love my wife and I'd never cheat on my wife. You're the first person to look at when it comes to cheating, okay? It's like someone when they say, I'm going to be honest with you. Why would you say that? Does that mean that you have the ability to lie, that you usually lie, and this time you're telling the truth? I'm kind of getting the same vibe from you with your wife. You had to make sure, oh, I'm not a cheater. I don't cheat on my wife, everybody. Okay. Also, I notice you've taken many clips of my videos. Lots of videos. And you've made little clips and taken out little things. And you're making fun of it. You're making fun of it. And I'm going to tell you another thing that you did. You took the video of me of showing people how to get an accurate temperature reading. Do you even know what I was doing? I was helping people who are suffering from the coronavirus. I was helping them and giving instructions and a tutorial on how to accurately take their temperature. I'm potentially saving lives, okay? What are you doing? Okay? You want to make fun of a video. Well, you know what? I guarantee you my video has saved lives. It has. And just because there was a little feces on the thermometer afterwards, that is like you don't have poop in your butthole, okay, Ian? You're just as dirty as I am. You have poop in your butt just like I do, okay? Let's stick something up your butt, okay, and pull it out and see if it's clean. I guarantee it won't be, okay? But the problem I have with you is criticizing me was not only were you criticizing my video, but I feel like you were absolutely diminishing what I was doing. I was actually basically doing a humanitarian deed by instructing people on how to take their temperatures. So you might want to rethink that. And sweetheart, don't act like you don't poop, okay? Don't act like you don't poop. You know, I didn't plan that video. It was a spur of the moment. I want to help people. I want to save some lives. I'm sorry I didn't stage it and I didn't do an enema or I didn't douche out my butthole for you, okay? Because you can't stand a little poopy. You didn't even see the bigger picture. Didn't even see that. I'm just going to end it with this, Ian. You know what? I can't believe, during your whole video, I'm watching you on your motorcycle, which I'm sure is expensive, in your expensive gear, with your little cameras on everything. I can't just notice that you are absolutely reeking of white privilege. White, cisgender, heteronormative privilege. It's just... And then it's just your cockiness and the way you come off and the way you're talking about me like it's a big joke. Well, I'm not a joke, and I'm not here for your entertainment or your pleasure, okay? So, you might want to think about how you treat women, and I hope your wife doesn't see the video that you made of me, because she will know exactly what you think about women. You're very disrespectful, okay? And you can take this reaction for what it is. Or whatever. I really don't, honestly, I don't care. Okay. But do not intend on seeing you again. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't want this video uploaded of me. Okay. I noticed there's only 2 views on it and it's unlisted. Okay. So that's why you sent me the link. You wanted me to look at it and you actually wanted me to approve of this video. I don't know what else to say, Ian. Anyway, I said my piece.